darn, I had a small internet blip, and like, it's a frustrating situation. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Am I back? I'm back. Thanks for the raid. Ain't that just how it is? No, I'm alive. I'm alive. You can trust me. I'm literally alive. See, I'm spinning around in gosh dang circles with MEGAMAN over here. MEGAMAN is so good. Thank you. Hello, Kite Quaro. Hello. Thank you again. I'm not gonna do raid. I'm gonna do shout out KingZexo _ Boom. There you go. Thank you so much for the raid, Zexo. I really appreciate it. Hello, I'm Voltage. I'm a PhD candidate, streamer, voice actor, among other things. And I've never played this game before, and it's very fun. I had a great time with it. How can MEGAMAN EXE not save the internet? I don't know. It's a good question. Zexo's pretty cool for rating me. Thank you so much, Zexo. I appreciate you greatly. What were you playing? What were you up to? What were you doing? Yeah, I've never played this game before, so I apologize that my color commentary might not be like as in depth, but like it's a fun game. I'm really enjoying it so far. I really like the gameplay loop, and I think the battles are a lot of fun. It's pretty good. Again, if I had played this as a kid, I probably would have been like super fixated on it, but because I'm 25, I have other things to focus on. So I'm just trying to, like, you know, experience the game, because that's ultimately what stream's for, right? Stream's about just having a good time with it. Oh, I friggin' missed. Gosh dang. Zexo, what were you playing? What did you play? Don't play coy with me, little character you. I know where you frequent on a regular basis. Oh shit, I nearly got fucking dropped on. Alright, let's just get rid of these. Have any of you played this game before, or any of the games in the MEGAMAN Battle Network series? Because none. Like, absolutely zero. This is 2, and I was told 2 is a fine place to start. Though I understand that, like, some people are of the opinion that, like, no, you should play the games in order, but I've also heard people say outright, like, 1 is just bad. Which is fine, you know, like, again, first introduction struggles, like, it's all good. I'm just curious. It'd be like that. It's how it goes. To analyze it, you need the subchip unlocker. Oh, okay, so that's Rabita's security cube. Okay. So we gotta go find the guy with the stuff. We gotta go find this guy's thing. Not this guy. It's around here. I'm gonna wander around aimlessly because I'm that type of gamer. Yeah. So, to all the raiders who are still here, I thank you greatly. If we've never engaged before, it's a pleasure to have you. I, for one, have internet blips that happen only so often. It's actually kind of embarrassing that happened right as the raid happened. Because normally my internet is very stable. I have, like, wired fiber optic internet, so I don't know why. It does that sometimes. Walk prog. It's all good. I'm studying for my PhD in radiation detection, so I spend my days in the lab. And I work with radioactive material, which you should not eat despite what your urges and instincts may otherwise tell you. Don't eat radioactive material. As much as you might want to, don't. There's a TikTok where a nice, lovely lady says, "Don't eat uranium." Don't eat the uranium. I'm serious. She knows what she's talking about. Don't eat uranium. It's not good for your gains. I'm sorry to say. Right now, I'm measuring thorium. I spent all weekend measuring a thorium source. We gotta go find the prog. Okay, so we can't go that way. Bruh. Yeah, I mean, like, look. You can eat uranium, but then you're just gonna die. Like, I'm sorry. Should I eat this banana because it's radioactive? Yeah, of course you can eat a banana because it's radioactive. I'm radioactive, you're radioactive, we're all radioactive. Oh, Roll locked onto that. Very nice. Thank you, Roll. Yeah, you can eat the potassium 40 in bananas. That is everywhere, and it's not bad. Like, it's not gonna kill you. You can eat bananas because they have radioactive material. Everything is radioactive, it just takes a while. That's about as, like, close as I can say. Ooh, Zap Ring with Q. Okay, I lied. There are some things that are not radioactive. They are in fact stable isotopes. But for the most part, everything is radioactive. Walk prog. Okay, I need to find the walk prog. Wherever the hell that is. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, because, like, radioactive material is just, like... It's material that is eventually going to decay into something else. It's just a little unstable, that's all. Aren't we all a little unstable sometimes? Don't tell me you're not. You are. So that's just what radioactive material is. I'm just being honest, and I hope you can, you know... Oh, Roll just goes after anything. Roll actually just goes so hard. Spartan, you lied to me. How could you? Okay. So it's not here, so where could it be? Let's go back this way. There's radioactive material everywhere. There literally is radioactive material in your smoke detectors. It's in your basement. If you don't have a basement, well, it's in one anyway. I mean, technically, you have carbon in you, right? And carbon-14 is radioactive. It just takes a while to decay. And that's how, like, carbon dating works, is you're literally measuring how much carbon-14 is left in the material. And so that's the idea, is, like, you're looking at how much has radioactively decayed. Might have been an upgrade for that. I just remember missing Roll. Ah, fair. That's fair. Okay, so let's go this way, then. This is just to an item. Right, okay. That's how carbon dating works. And so that's why, like, carbon dating does have, like, a theoretical limit of how well it can work. Just because, like, eventually there's only so much carbon-14 that exists in a material before it decays away, you know? So you just have to be aware of that. So yeah, I mean, you can touch radioactive material with gloves and be okay, because, That's how that works. So, okay. What I want to know, is this prog thing in this area, in Den Area 3? It should be. It wouldn't be in this area. Okay, so why don't we just go back to that area and look around? Because I think I know I have to find that walk prog, the walk program. It's just I don't know where that is, and my only thought is that I need that unlocker. It's difficult for me to remember a small game from a moment 20 years ago. That's okay. Like, I I'm not expecting you to remember it. It's just like, I'm trying to sort of play within the bounds, right? Because like, oh, there's a path over there that might be of interest, actually. I mean, this is just a fun game. I mean, I'm not complaining that it's like, oh, I don't know where to go. Oh no. Like, I'm okay with that. It's a fun game to try and figure out where to go. So, I mean, admittedly, I would like if there were a mini map, but like, there's not one. So I just have to deal with it. Right, because this is mystery data. I need the sub-chip unlocker. So I should go back to the square and get that, but I think the unlocker costs, like, a lot of money? That's, like, my only theory as to what it could possibly be, is, like, it is that. So let's try and get an unlocker and see if that does it. That is like the only loose end I have right now. So let's buy a sub-chip and see if we can get that. No, I cannot get that because I don't have 4,000 gold. I am really hoping that I don't have to just grind for money, because that would really, really stink. That would stink so bad, actually. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think they would make me do that. I really hope they do not. They would not try to make me grind up 4,000 bucks? Right. That just seems excessive. Alright, well, never mind. I think ultimately, it's also the case, like, you know, when you're just sort of like wandering around this area, like, and you get 60 gold. That's just way too much. Please find my walking program soon. So like, the idea is that I go this way, and there's only one way to go. So I cannot go that way. So the walking program is around somewhere. I just don't know where. And I think that's like the rate limiting step, because once I find that, that's all it is. I just don't know where it is, and it's not immediately clear to me where it is supposed to be. And again, like, I'm not like saying, oh, bad game. I just like, well, my only theory at this point is to literally just get money and then open that chest. Unencrypt the data. Unless I've just been walking past it the whole time, which I don't think I've been doing. And it's not up here, because that's where that is. be? I don't know. Yeah, and again, like, I'm not expecting you, chat, to, like, know if you have any, inclinations, if you see anything. If you do feel so inclined to go and flip in Google search, be my guest. But, I don't know. I honestly, you know what? I'm gonna search it. I don't care. Whatever. Mega Man Battle Network 2 Walking Program. In Den Area 2. Okay. Okay. Cool. Let's go to Den Area 2 then. Thanks, Internet. I appreciate you greatly. And if you're gonna be mad that I looked it up, like, well... tough. I don't care that I looked it up, and if you care that I looked it up, then, well, okay. Because I think ultimately, if it's not super clear, I don't feel bad about looking up where things are most of the time. Like, I think that's one thing that, when it comes to playing games for the first time, I'm not going to look up the answer without doing at least some general look, search, etc. Oh, I got the bug frag. Nice. A mean-looking Navi is over there. Maybe tough to pass. Well, let's save the game. Yeah, I think when it comes to, like, you know, if you're stuck, I don't think there's anything wrong with, like, finding the way to get unstuck so long as you don't rely on it forever. And I'm of the opinion that if looking up a walkthrough to sort of get beyond the point that you're stuck at is, like, the only reason you're looking at a walkthrough, then, like, yeah, do it. You know what? No one is judging you, and if they are, then, like, who are they to judge you? And now, I understand that, like, for some people, it's like, well, you want to play it blind, and I'm saying as long as the walkthrough is not being used as a crutch for every single step, like, who cares? As long as you're not saying, like, oh yeah, I solved this puzzle by myself when you obviously didn't, like, that's fine. If you're gonna try and pass off your results as someone else's, or switch those, someone else's results as yours, then, like, yeah, maybe you are a bit of a poser right there. But, like, if it's just to get unstuck, I don't see what the issue is. Especially because it's a single-player game. In multiplayer games, like, yeah, I don't believe in pay-to-win. I think pay-to-win in multiplayer games is really bad, for lack of a better way of putting it. Like, if your platform, if your game, if your XYZ is pay-to-win, I'm not really interested in playing it because I don't want to spend extra money. You know what I mean? Like, sorry. Uh-oh. Well, here it is. Let's get rid of at least one of these dudes. Yeah, it looks at all the Elden Ring purists who complains about the upgrades and summons and DLC. Look, I think that games should be as hard as you want them to be. And I really do not... Like, if you want to play Elden Ring and you want to make it easier for yourself, like, who am I to tell you no? Like, yeah, obviously there are certain things that you can therefore claim as a result of doing that, but, like, if you want to play Elden Ring in a way that feels meaningful to you, then, like, go and do that. You know what? That said, don't complain if people make it easier or harder for their own experience, because, like, some people just want to play a game that's really hard. I think that if you're gonna play Elden Ring on an easier mode, like, as long as you honestly report how you played the game, that's fine. Like, I always keep track of the way that I play, like, the difficulty mode that I play, and generally, like, the parameters that applied for this playthrough. So, like, on certain games I play on, like, normal mode, and I'll say, okay, I played this on normal mode, and I did not have a problem with it. So then I will try playing it on hard mode, and oh, it's on this. Shouldn't have underestimated the kid. No, you shouldn't have. So I think when it comes to difficulty in games, it's just really what you make of it, especially if it's a single-player game. If it's a single-player game, like, yeah, play it how you want. Who am I to tell you that you should play this game in a way, unless it's like a recommendation? It's never like a forceful thing. It's not like I can force you to play DLC of Elden Ring on like, or anything like that. It's not like I can make you play video games on the hardest difficulty. Some people just flat out are not going to do that. Some people don't want to play difficult games, regardless of, like, oh, the intended experience. Now, granted, I'm a believer in intended experience a lot of the time. Like, if the dev designed an experience to be played a certain way, then I'm gonna try and do that. But, like, I'm gonna be real, sometimes I just like playing an easy game. And I don't think there should be anything wrong with that. Does that mean that I'm going to claim that I am the greatest Elden Ring player of all time? No, of course not. But, like, at the same time, I don't think that I'm any less of a gamer because I play on easy mode in some games. And I think you should do that too. Like, if a game has an easy mode and it has a hard mode, you should play the mode that you think resonates best with what you want to get out of the experience of gaming. Because gaming is not a uniform experience. Everyone's gonna have different experiences playing games. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, you cannot expect me to have the same experience playing this game as you, as a kid playing this game, for example. Which, like, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm playing this on a field processing gate array with an Xbox controller. I'm not playing on a purple little fucking slab of plastic, you know what I mean? I got nice data. My screen is not backlit, but it's because I don't need a backlit screen. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, when it comes down to it, gaming is always going to be varied in terms of how you play it and where you play it, and the circumstances of play really do matter. And I think it's really important to consider the circumstances of play, because ultimately, they do genuinely contribute to how you experience a game. Hello, MM Trebuchet. I'm doing well. I'm just vamping about, like, the way we play games and how it's relevant to just the experience of gaming. I guarantee that, like, there are some games I played for the first time and got really turned off by just because I was playing them in a way that wasn't how they were supposed to be played. Now for problem 3. Problem 3 is another survival battle. Delete the viruses that appear 5 times to pass. No HP recovery. Alright, let's do it. Ooh, a red metabot. Let's do this to start to get rid of this guy. That's good. So yeah, play your games on easy mode. See if I care. This is not 2007. Your gamer cred does not matter. And if you feel like it matters to you, then, like, okay, sure, it matters to you. It does not matter to, like, society at large. Gamer society is not going to give a shit if you played on easy mode or hard mode. Maybe they should, maybe they don't. I don't know. But all I can tell you is that play how you want to play. Because if you're playing a single-player game, you are the only person that matters. Now, granted, don't cheat in multiplayer games if you can help it, you know? Like, don't be that guy. But like, you know, have fun. If it's a single player game, just have fun with it. Like that's really why we play games, right? We play games to have fun. We play games because ultimately we want to have a good time. And if we're not having a good time, then why bother, right? Oh, they have a defense. I just feel like sometimes there is this pressure to play games in a certain way that is really just kind of toxic at times, if I'm being honest, where it's like the idea of if you don't play the game at its highest level, at its most greatest difficulty, then you are playing it wrong. And I think that that's wrong. I think that that's an incorrect assessment. And I would hope that some people can learn to have a bit more of an open mind when it comes to, like, the difficulty of video games, because there really is a lot of cool stuff to play that's really easy. Play an easy game. Play an easy single-player game. No one's gonna judge you. I know some people, I'm in a Discord server with some people who are just, like, really weird about, like, you have to play this game on the hardest mode at all times, and if you don't play it that way, then you're fake. And that's just not true. That's just so false. That's factually incorrect, in fact. And I feel bad for some of the people in that server who go into the gaming channel because they see these dudes who are just straight up like, yeah, if you don't play on the hardest mode, then you're fucked. How dare you? And that's just wrong. I think that that's wrong. Let people be bad at video games. Let them just flounder and fail and be generally bad. Let people fail. I think the American public education system, especially No Child Left Behind, is one of those things like, if you're not succeeding, you're actively failing. And that's just not true, Ellen. And so, I know this is a very weird tangent to go on, but I feel like a lot of Zoomers and Gen Z who grew up in an academic setting where No Child Left Behind was the... Oh, fuck, I lost. Where No Child Left Behind was the standard, where essentially, dare I say, kids were taught that, like, they should succeed, I guess. I don't know. There were some aspects where it's like you work towards being successful. If you're not good at a very specific subset of things, then you're just a failure, and why even bother? And that's like, I see that carry over in gaming, where it's like, if you're not immediately good at something, then you're just bad. And like, you're not given the grace and ability to fail. And I feel like that's something that I, as a person, am really... Ooh, wow, I failed again. I'm really trying to be better about that. I'm trying to, like, accept the fact that I'm not going to be the best the first go around. And as a result, I'm just going to... What matters is persistence and the ability to not give up. That, I think, matters a lot more to me. And I feel like so many people my age were told, like, yes, you're special. And then but then they weren't allowed to not be special. You know what I mean? Like, they weren't allowed to make the mistakes that some of their peers were making because of the fact that, like, oh, they are the gifted and talented kid. They do not fail. They do not do bad in school. And if they are doing bad in school, something is horribly wrong. I think it's important to, like, struggle in school. Because, look, if you're good at everything, then, like, what are you doing? Try. There's always something harder. There is always something harder to do. there was always going to be something you're just going to be bad at. Like, comparatively to everything else you do, there is always going to be something that you are not as good at. All right, here we go. Let's just get rid of this cannon right out of the gate. Or the Metabot. I'm actually totally okay with just, like, getting rid of either of them. I cannot believe my electric sword missed! I do really like this, though. This combat's really cool. I probably should have built my deck better, where, like, I'm just not... I don't have any healing items, so that way I could, like, have a more efficient or optimized deck. Because you know what they say in deck builders, like, your deck's gotta be good. And the reverse saying is true. Saying, oh, your special thing angering the world by knocked in the place by said world? Yeah, that's true, too. Like, the idea that if you tell someone they're special and that they're good at something just because, like, they're a kid, a smart kid, that sets them up for failure. I mean, you should say you're hardworking rather than you're smart. That's just my opinion. This is something that, like, I feel is really important, is that a lot of my peers were told that they were smart and then they believed it, and that's good. But I think at the same time, you cannot allow yourself to be complacent. And I know that sounds like a get good kind of deal, but, like, genuinely, so many of my peers, I remember seeing so many of them go off to college and then they dropped out after, like, a year, or they thought that they wanted to do engineering and they actually just straight up spent, like, 2 semesters doing STEM in college and realized, like, this really sucks, and they didn't want to do it. Which, like, more power to them to figure that out, but, like, it's definitely a weird revelation to see, like, people you considered smarter than you in elementary school just burn out because of expectations. I just think it's really interesting. I mean, like, I'm gonna be honest, I am an engineer, right? I'm a PhD candidate. So, like, I believed everything people told me about how I was smart and capable and, like, I could do it, you know? Like, no one ever told me you cannot do it, and so I just believed them. But, like, I was always told that, like, the smart kids go and be engineers. They go into STEM. And right now, I'm gonna be honest, I have no qualms with being in this field. I like this field. I think it's a good field, and it's setting me up very well. And I look forward to all of the opportunities I am provided by it. But I cannot deny that, like, in another life, I'm like a sports statistician. I'm like a sports analytics guy in another life. I'm not gonna deny that. But, like, I just didn't know that that was even an option for me to do as a career, because I was told that all the smart kids go and do STEM. That they do engineering or like some kind of work like that. And maybe they're right. But No Child Left Behind was, like, basically education to make STEM or not STEM. And if you were bad at school for one reason or another, related to, like, No Child Left Behind and the way they did tests, you were just, like, bad. You were just straight up bad. Like, if your creativity... If you were really good at, like, creative work, for example, but you know, you were terrible at, like, standardized tests. You were just fucked. Like, No Child Left Behind just fucked you up. And I don't think that that's fair, you know? Like, that's just, like, the reality for a lot of people my age. Oh, Lord. We are playing survival mode right now? Okay, cool. Lol. That is bad. Okay, we are jamming. I got straight boned. Ow, man, that sucks. Sports analyst makes a lot of money. Yeah, I know, I agree, but that's the thing. I didn't know that. And, like, no one told me that that was even something I could do. And when you're a kid, like, no one is going to be that person and tell you, like, hey, yeah, did you know that this is, like, in my generation, in academia, in, like, high school, they were all pushing, like, go into STEM, go be an engineer. My parents are not engineers. My grandparents are not engineers. No one in my family is engineers. Like, they don't know where my interest in engineering comes from. And so, when I'm out here doing this, society taught me that I should be an engineer. That's ultimately what it is. Like, that's straight up all it is just like, I figured out that I should be an engineer because that was what I saw yielded success in our society. And so that's where I am now. I know that sounds really jaded and really cynical, but like, and I love what I do. It's just that, like, that's how it happened. Like, I got into nuclear engineering because I liked nuclear science, but I also really love sports, and I like the sports analytics. Like, again, in another life, I am absolutely, like, a minor league baseball team sports analyst. Like an analytics guy for a sports fucking team or something. But no, I'm an engineer, and I have no problems with that. I like what I do. Not a cope. Not bait. Real, this is how I feel. But, like, I cannot deny that it's this way partially because I didn't know that there was another option. So yeah, when we think about what the world puts on us... Oh, I'm about to die. Alright, let's use this electric sword. Kill this dude. I hate these fucking rhinoceros beetles. There we go. Alright, heal me up, please. What? You didn't heal me? What the fuck? Alright, let's use guts. No, let's use roll. Okay. Alright, cool. And now we'll use guts. I found out that I'm really good with Excel and can make it dance, and then doing long-handing depreciation aromatization. And I can make it do an Excel in 20 minutes with a little hassle. Exactly. Like, there are skills out there for you to, like, be good at them. But, like, if you're just, you know, maybe you struggle with one aspect of one thing or another, Like, if you're bad at standardized tests, I'm sorry, you are living in the middle class at best forever. Is what society tells us. Is what they told my generation. It's kind of fucked if you think about it. Oh, God. I know that sounds like a doomer take, but, like, it's genuinely, like, what happened. Fuck me, right? Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change up my deck. I'm gonna get rid of all of my recoveries. Can't have more than 5 per type. Okay. Let's get rid of these recoveries for... Actually, let's see what letter's good. I have J's that I could build. I have L's. I have S's. I have a J. I have S's. Let's get ourselves some S's. Let's swap that out with Escape for sure. I like Lil Bomb. I like Area Grab. Let's get rid of some of these L guys for a V-Gun. Oh, War Bandit Hades with a party of 2. Welcome, hello, my name is Voltage. I am a Twitch streamer, voice actor, PhD candidate studying nuclear engineering, and I'm playing Mega Man Battle Network 2 for the first time. I've never played this game before, and I am just going about it because, honestly, when it comes to learning how to play a video game, there's no way to do so like actually just playing it. So thanks for playing. I'm gonna give you a shout out real fast. What's up? How you doing? What were you playing? What were you doing this lovely evening? Let's do that. Cool. Awesome. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Let's see here. What do I want to even get here? Let's get a guard. Let's just freaking... No, let's sort by code. Okay, what do I have that I don't want? Like one-offs. Let's... the tea's really good. He tends to play games and go on tangents. Sit back and enjoy the stream. I just ramble. I just ramble forever. They let me talk. They gave me a platform, so I'm gonna talk. Yo, how's it going? Yeah, they give me a platform, if you can believe it, so of course I'm going to use that to my greatest capabilities, of course. I like Wide Sword, but I don't have any other Ys. How you doing, War Bandit Hades? How you been? What's up? Let's see here. R's. Do I have any other R's? I do. I'm gonna get this R. Let's do that. And let's replace this L. And then... I don't want to use Q's, I don't think. What am I trying to maximize here? I don't need this J. Let's get rid of this J, eh? I've been playing Battle Network 3 specifically. Nice, nice, nice. 3 is one... I've heard that if you play 2 and then you play 3, that is peak. I've also heard playing 4 and 5 back-to-back is peak. But I grew up with the Game Boy Advance games, but I never, like, played these. And it's kind of a shame, honestly. I'm really digging this. I'm really digging this. Ooh, mini bomb that's free? Why am I not doing that? And then I have Bs. I have 2 Bs. Do I want those Bs at all? 3 was the first of the series I played, my personal fave. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people like 3. I'm all for it. Like, honestly, when there's 6 of them, like, why not, right? Can I fit in any other... My shockwaves are R's, and then there's a J. Do I have any other J's? I think this is a winning... I think this will work. Let's save and try that. Wide sword is pretty good if your deck, especially earlier, doesn't mesh well with it. Okay, actually, that's a good point. I will put that in real fast. Let's, if I have an extra wide sword, let's put that in there. I do, okay. Let's put wide sword in for just one of these recover A's, yeah. And then let's swap this V-gun out with the other A. Yeah, okay. So now our deck looks like this. We have 5 cannons in A with a V-gun, so we can chain those together. We have 2 mini-bombs that are also chainable with the mini-bomb and the star, so that's fine. That'll work. We have an electric sword, which is just a good, powerful attack. We got Gutsman, which is fine. We've got our L's, which are good. Wide sword, good. That. We've got R's, which are probably like our most powerful ones, I think. And then we have crossgun and swords on S and an area grab, which is good. And then lastly, we have a little bomb and another wide sword. And then we have guard and attack plus. Okay, I think this should work. Let's try this. Let's do it. I feel better about this now. Let's do it. Yeah, see, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to, like, be smart with the positionings and just, like, mash when you're able. And just go to town on them. We never liked bombs. It was too indirect. That makes sense. Too indirect and unreliable. Yeah, it's, I think, the hang time, right? The hang time definitely feels a little funky. I can get behind it, but, like, I also definitely feel a little weird using it that way. I want you to land on here. Die. Thank you. Do you think that the bombs in this case, like, they're just, they float too much? Is that why you don't like them in particular? Or is there something more? All right, let's just use guts. Why not? Why not, right? I definitely just do that. I prefer line bombs. Okay. Line bombs, I assume, are like ones that just go in a straight line. I like this game, honestly. I'm glad I chose to play it, honestly. Normally, what I do, in case you're curious, War Bandit, is like, I do a couple different things on stream here. I hope you don't mind if I call you War Bandit. Let me know if you'd like me to call you something else. Normally what I do is I play through like JRPGs and like live dub visual novels and stuff with my voice acting friends as well. And we're actually going to be playing Fire Emblem Fates on stream in a bit. And like shitposting through that. Just Bandit? You bet. Bandit's great. Awesome. So we're going to be doing that somewhat soon. But I wanted to like pick this up because it seems neat. And honestly, I've been looking for just like another thing to play on stream without much like commitment. And this feels like a really good fit. This feels like a really good fit. And so I'm feeling cautiously optimistic that like I might just play this more on stream. Because I'm a big fan of like channel surfing with games sometimes when it comes to like trying stuff. I'm playing this on a Mr. FPGA. Jesus, that stream title though, yeah. You know how it is. We're jacking into the game. They tell me to jack into everything, so of course I'm gonna do that. How you doing, big bro Nintendo? Hope you're doing well. Pause. There it is. Alright, there we go. Let's see here. Now, what I want to do is I just want to turn this on and shoot to kill. Good. Okay. And this is the penultimate one. Okay, well, let's just use this. Alright, cool. Now we're basically set. Do you know how to jack off in this game? No, I don't, unfortunately. I don't think I'm gonna try and find out either. But, you know, it is a... yeah. Makes me chuckle. It's just, you know, you're good, you're good. You're good. I find it very funny. Like, one of my favorite dialogue boxes at the very start of this game was like, it's the blackboard. You could jack in here, but why would you? You know, like, that's just funny. That's just comedy. Can't go wrong with a good joke like that. I play through casually this series every Monday. Hell yeah, awesome. That's great. I like that. When you say casually, what do you mean by playing it casually? All right, cool. Nice. Okay, we got rid of, like, the worst fucking guy you've ever met in your life. All right, let's area grab this, and then we can climb and ascend and not die. Oh, lordy. I need to just not lose it right now. This is gonna be so bad. No special rules or speedruns? Gotcha. Yeah, and then, again, like, I think that's a completely reasonable way to play. And, like, I value that a lot. Oh, my lord, really? Okay, here we go again. Look at me, failing miserably. It's fine. I'm glad that you do that, honestly, because I think there's a lot of people who are like, oh, if you don't play it a certain way, then that's not interesting. Oh, I jacked off. Yeah, I definitely really bit the big one, guys. I think that it's really fun to play a game with, like, no expectations. Especially, like, again, if you're playing it for the casual play, like, look, play it how you want, especially because it's a single-player game. And, like, you know, sure, maybe it isn't... Maybe you're not gonna break any world records while playing it. But, like, who breaks world records besides, like, only the most intense players of a game? It was really good, though. I do feel a lot better about that run, for what it's worth. I'm optimistic that I will be able to make it happen, unless he lands right there. As long as I play consistently and conservatively, I will be fine. That's all it is. Goodbye. Yeah. I think that there's a lot of merit to playing games in a way that is casual. Because, look, if you're playing a game that's a single-player game, and I mean, like, it's a comfort game for you, why shouldn't it be a comfortable experience? Now, maybe the average Twitch viewer doesn't agree with me, but you know what? That's their opinion, and I'm gonna stream what I want to stream because I like to stream it, you know what I mean? Like, ultimately, it's that. I remember there used to be an anime Battle 2, you remember? Someone told me about that. Again, like, I don't know very much about the Mega Man Battle Network series. Like, I played about a half hour of it before this to just get acquainted and just sort of... I was doing what I call channel surfing gaming. Because I'm playing this for reference. I'm playing on a Mr. FPGA. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. But basically, I just have all the things that... Basically, I have basically every game you could imagine on the Game Boy Advance on here. And so I was just playing games one day and I was like, hey, this is kind of cool. And I just played a bit of it. And my partner, she said that her brother was, like, obsessed with these games. And she was surprised that, like, for all of my Game Boy Advance library appreciation that I have, that I just never played the Mega Man Battle Network games. And so now here I am, finally doing it. I firstly noticed it last time on Howard's stream on Mega Man Battle Network. That's cool. Alright, let's see here. There we go. Yeah, Spartan mentioned it, but I don't think I've ever seen it before, which is fine. I want to use roll, don't I? But I want to... I want to mash this to get rid of you, and then I want to get rid of... Oh, I missed. Oh, shit. Bandit, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Very cool. I'm totally gonna lose it again here unless I use roll, and then I could use bubbler. So let's do that. Alright, roll. Thank you. And then we're just gonna bubbler immediately. Nice! Oh, that's so good. What's cool about the anime is that even while the voice actors played Ed and Eddie's in it too, I think I know who you're talking about. There's, he's in End of Ava as well. Is it Eddie's voice actor? Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Never mind. It's fine. I'm having fun. Like, I think that's more than anything. I'm just having fun playing this. Yeah, he's in End of Ava's English dub. He's a helicopter pilot who goes down, and it really takes you out of the moment when you hear it's like, oh shit, that's Eddie. But it's funny. Oof, off timing, yeah. I didn't realize it was a timing-based thing. I thought it was literally just like a... You press the button and then it just goes. You get just like a reflect. But, you know, this is where you learn that, right? Better to find that out now rather than later. I cannot complain. I cannot complain. I don't remember his name. I don't remember Eddie's voice actor's name, but I do remember he's in a couple anime, actually. It's kind of funny. Those 90s anime actors, they're like everywhere, if you know where to listen. Ears for people who can hear or some bullshit. It's so dumb. Next time I'm gonna note reanimating Mega Man anime scenes at Ed in my future bucket list. Hell yeah. I love that. That's a great idea. Okay, so that... See, I think part of it too is like, if you play a game casually on stream, or at least for the first time, you know, you get to learn the mechanics kind of organically, and I do really value that. I think that, you know, I'm learning these things now, so that I don't have to learn them later. Okay. Still messed that up, but you know what? That's fine. I do think, obviously, like, this mindset doesn't always work for Twitch, because Twitch... A lot of times you watch Twitch to either, you know, see people be really good at a game, or you see people because you like their vibe, appearance, personality, etc., etc., and that's fine. Like, watch Twitch for whatever reason you want. I appreciate people deciding to show up and listen to me talk about things as I play a video game, you know? I think I'm very fortunate that people even find me interesting enough to, like, join me and watch me struggle at a video game. But, you know, I'm glad that you're all here, and I appreciate you very much. It's Tony Sampson. Yeah, thank you. That is a voice name that sounds familiar. Okay. Fucking hell. I am doing the thing where I goof. Let's do this. Okay, we almost have it. Let's just be smart. Dodge its attack. We'll be fine. It just gets a little overwhelming when there's like so many different things all at once, you know? Honestly, I watched and I followed because I love your voice acting. I appreciate it. Thank you. We have fun here. It's something that, like, voice acting has always been really fun for me. I got into just doing voice acting in the first place because, like, in middle school, I was a theater kid, and I wanted to make Let's Plays. And wouldn't you know, voice acting is really, really good for that. Because you have free practice. In terms of, like, you play a video game, you read the lines, and you pretend to be the characters. That's voice acting. And so, I just did that a lot as a kid, and wouldn't you know, now I get to do it all the time if I want. Now, granted, I think that my primary form of work is more important to me, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, I do have fun voice acting, especially with my friends, and especially in an environment where, like, I can do cool projects that I want, and, like, I have friends who do really cool stuff. Like, they're in some really cool projects. Okay, last one, here we go. Let's not bite the big one, even though I am not optimistic. Yahoo. Okay. Smart. Okay, let's get this guy. Yes? No! Come on! Fuck! Oh my god, I can't be yelling that loud. It's 10:30. Yeah, pretty much. I haven't done theater play before, but we did do a choir sing-along in theater once, and I hate it so much. Yeah, I'm not a big choir guy. I don't have any, like, singing training, so I'm always a little, like, self-conscious when it comes to singing, and, like, a lot of the theater productions are, you know, musicals, and musicals are fine. Musicals are good. I like a good musical, but I'm not gonna pretend like I am the greatest singer ever, and I would be a liar to claim otherwise. I'm amazed that this is this hard. This shouldn't be this hard, right? Am I just bad? You could say if I'm bad, Chad. It's fine. I'll understand. I can sing sometimes. I had a cousin who was singing professionally. His name was Vidor. Nice. What did he sing? Was he like an opera singer, or was he a pop music singer? Or something in between? He sounds like Shawn Mendes to me. Dude, I cannot get over the fact that Shawn Mendes is younger than me. That was a real shocker when that happened. I mean, like, my birthday's on Thursday, so it's like, you know, I'm always getting older. We're all getting older, but, you know, like, it's especially strange when you, get a little older. You find out that, like, pro NFL players are older than you, and you contemplate existence. It's fine. You know, that's the reality of life, is you get older. Oh, for real? Happy earlies. Yeah, thank you. My 26th birthday is on Thursday. Oh, Big Bro Nintendo. Maybe you were here when I mentioned it, but we are going to be doing Fire Emblem Fates with some voice acting, but it's going to be kind of a shitpost, so, you know, if that's something you're interested in, that's going to be on Mondays, but I might circle this in to be on, like, Thursdays or something, because I'm digging this, and I really want to keep playing it. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's do Roll into the bomb. Yes. And then we'll have Roll just get rid of the rabbit. I would rather get rid of the fucking rhinoceros beetle, but you know what? You take what you can get. Jesus. Alright, let's just do this. Wow, okay. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I'm bad at video games. I'm not bad at video games. I'm just bad at this one. Here, let's just get rid of this fuckhead. Sounds interesting, and I liked it. I got some stuff planned for this week. No worries, no worries, no worries. Like, I'm not... Look, I want to try to be as rational as possible when it comes to, like, stream and, like, everything. If you got plans, like, that's okay. There will be a VOD. There will totally be a VOD, and you can find that on Voltage VODs on YouTube if you care. But, like, I'm never gonna be like, why were you not at stream? Hello? I will never do that. I do not want to be that dude. I think that... I know that. Awesome. I just gotta let people know, you know? I will never be the type of streamer to be like, why were you not at my stream last week? Because, like, you owe me nothing. You owe me literally nothing. You give your time. And I'm very thankful for that. So, like, it's all good. It's all good. Let's get rid of that cannon. We're playing very conservatively. I would love to find Roll if I can get her. So, yes, there she is. Very nice. Thanks, Roll. Just to get, like, some heal. That's good. And then we'll just wait. And it'll be good. What you got planned? What are you doing? Are you doing anything fun? You want an easy way for that one rabbit cannon bomber to stick up the, Sorry, hold on one sec. Well, I'm a dip. Nice reaching out to you. I guess I can another time. Later. Thanks for swinging by. I appreciate it. Okay, you want an easy way for that one rabbit cannon bomber. Stick to the upper and lower lines after you destroy the bunny and focus on the bomber. Yeah, that makes sense. I am going to mini bomb and guard. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's do... I wish I had an area grab right now, but I don't have one. Okay. Oh, I'm trapped. This sucks. This sucks real bad. Roll, please. Help me. Thank you. I got lucky Roll right here. No, Roll, you would... Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. We are so back, / it is so over. Fucking hell. Okay, yeah, because my swords are not gonna reach. So I gotta do this. Oh boy. I'm stuck. Okay. Okay, let's do a grab and then we'll do this and it'll be so good. Let area grab. Okay. Die. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, please, come on. Come on, dude. Just let me have this. I just gotta do this. Oh my god. You're killing me. You're killing me. You're killing me. You're killing me, dude. You are making my life hell. Okay. I think we have it. I think we have it. Oh, thank God. I did it! 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 Let's fucking go! Oh my god. I can't pop off as much as I want to because it's 10:45 at night. But I fucking eat shit, fucking loser, and beat your ass. Oh, I did it! I did it! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's took a... Whatever. I got mail. What is my mail? What's my mail even saying? Showed... I have neither the time nor the inclination to go camping. Go by yourself. Okay. Cool. Alright. And because it is a little late, I am gonna wrap it up here. Thanks to everyone who tuned in. I really appreciate it. It's a pleasure having you here, and I appreciate the follows from y'all peoples who decided to show up. And there's this edgy kid who everyone likes more the NC. It's show. Like, hot. It's edgy kid. Okay, let's raid... Who's streaming? We're gonna raid Essie. Let's raid Essie. Let's raid Essie, and we can just say, Volt raid, woo! That'll be the raid message, it'll be good. We're gonna raid Essie. They're cool. They're doing, I think, a subathon, I think, right now, so might as well send you all there. Appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you later. Until then, I appreciate you greatly. Have a good night.